You know what's crazy? I had this feeling that ran through last night. Now, of course, look, the Grizzlies were without John Morant and Desmond Bane, so it felt a lot like last year where it's like, and one of the things we talked about so many times was they're like, this will reap dividends in the future when we were talking about how every night you're going out there and losing, but Jaren Jackson Jr. has to be the man. And he was consistently having big game after big game after big game last year. But it's him and just four guys. And it's guys that weren't even expected to be in the lineup. And it was like, this is not great. You're losing every night, but he's being the focal point of this offense over and over and over again. He's getting reps doing this, and you will reap the benefit of this because he's now being put into a position to be the man. And last night you walk into that game, and Roser even said this to me as we walked in. He's like, this feels like last year. It's like Jaren and four guys, right? And this was the dividends. Like, I really felt that watching this game. I'm like, bro, he's done this over and over again for the past year and a half now. So on a night like tonight where you're shorthanded, he's by far the best player on the floor. Like, he was absolutely awesome last night, Tony. And I couldn't help but feel like all those reps being the man last year are the root cause of this.
Yeah, I agree, Chris. But, you know, the one thing about all this is he had a mindset last night. He knew that the team needed him, right? And so he had in his mindset like, hey, three things going to happen. I'm going to score, I'm going to get fouled, or, yo, we y'all going to go through me. And when he got that mindset, it's like nothing can stop him from being great. But the only thing I'm worried about is can he keep this same mentality when Ja get back? Can he keep this same mentality when Bane get back? And playing under control, knowing your spots and your times when to be aggressive. Look at me shooting threes. Like, just, it's like, can you be the professional or the veteran that knows when to take advantage of his opportunities? And like I say, he's an all-star this year. He's been consistent this year. He's been healthy. And I just think when he playing like this, man, he looked like a first option on any given night. Like,
he really did. And the crazy thing is, and Jason Kidd typically does a very good job of making your life hell, him not bringing a second guy on Jaren last night is insanity. I mean, I'm watching this game, and I'm like, what is he doing? Like, Jaren is destroying these guys.
It's kind of disrespectful, too, and I think he took it as a sign of disrespect.
Yeah.
And when you playing like that, when you could score a foul and get an assist all throughout the game, bro, trust and believe, his confidence is at an all-time high.
Well, the crazy thing is, TA, I'm one of those. It's like, all right, shut him down. If the other guys beat me, I'll live with the result. Like, that's the way it works in a basketball game. It's certainly when you get to playoff time, it's always those other guys that end up having to step up because you're going to make it hardest on the guy that's supposed to be going off. But last night, like, it started early and like throughout the whole game, there was nobody he couldn't score one-on-one on. And it's like, I would have just thrown two at him every time. And if I lose to Scottie Pippen Jr., I lose to Scottie Pippen Jr. That was just bizarre to me.